Alright, so today we're doing a fundamental recipe of fresh tomato sauce. We're not using anything out of a can. Everything is going to be fresh. It's going to be delicious. This sauce will be the base for a ton of different recipes. It's going to be fresh plum tomatoes, onions, garlic, and that's it.
Awesome. So what are we starting with first?
So we're going to top and tail this. We're going to cut it in half. We're going to peel off the outer skinny paper layer. And we're going to small dice this for the tomato sauce. So there's a couple ways you can do it, but easiest and most yield is just to go across like this, small dice. And we'll take the couple layers and we'll dice it up. This is a tomato sauce. I don't want there to be huge chunks of onions, but I do want the flavor to make this super incredible. So for the tomatoes, all we're going to do is what's called a tomato concasse, which is basically you're going to drop it into boiling water, we're going to peel it, and then we're going to shock it in ice water to keep it nice and cold. So all you do is you take the knife and you put a little X right here on the bottom. We're going to take the tomato, we're going to plunge it gently into water, and we're going to count to 10 seconds. If you have really ripe tomatoes or heirloom tomatoes, it literally could take 1 to 3 seconds. If you have plum tomatoes or tomatoes that are not necessarily ripe, you will need about 10 seconds. And we're going to take this, and the skin should be able to peel right away, right off the tomato. Get it nice, one big chunk. And just submerge this till it's nice and cold. So we're going to take off the tail, and we're just going to slice this down into little planks, and then we're going to dice this up so that way it's even while it's cooking. We're going to start with like about a tablespoon or 2 of olive oil. And we're going to add our fresh garlic and onions, everything that we diced. And we're going to start it off with a little pinch of salt to get them sweated and coated. Alright, so once the onions and garlic sweat with no color, we're going to add all the nice blanched peeled tomatoes. We're going to take all the juice, everything, and we're going to stir this up. We're going to bring it up to a simmer. So we're going to add about a 1/4 cup of sugar just to balance it out. A nice hefty pinch of salt. The magical ingredient, MSG. And a nice pinch of black peppercorns.
A lot easier to make tomato sauce from scratch than I expected.
Absolutely, and way tastier than buying it from the store. With a few simple techniques, doing it from scratch is always better. Give it a shot. Remember, when you're finishing the seasoning, especially if you're still training your palate, focus on the salt, the pepper, if you want the MSG, sugar, and once you get that balance right and you taste it out, it's going to be leaps and bounds above anything you get in a jar. And it, as you can see, and as you're going to see, it is so easy to make tons of recipes from just this simple base of sauce. So, hope you give it a shot, hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching our content. It means the world to us. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, share with your friends and family, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.
We're here
It's
together,
not that hard to make a pasta sauce.
making tomato sauce.
Oh man. Oh god, we're so dumb.
Made
Ready?
my moo.
Inner Leo. All right.